Alrighty, welcome everybody. Hopefully my internet connection is going to work for this. I think I have my Ethernet problems resolved. I had to uninstall the killer intelligence center, and my upload speed went from 1/4 of a megabyte up to like 25 megabytes. So we should be good. Anyways, I am your host today, Smithers. I am a level 348, if that means anything to you, and commanding Helios very much, a lot, kind of, sort of, maybe. And just taking a break and stepping back into the caster booth and see what kind of match we have today. This is between Refuze and the combination of XD and Helios. Both teams suffering a little bit from many of their players having activities outside of Hell Let Loose. Very rare. But yeah, so we have a combination of the two. I think it's a mix of 25 and 25 on each side, or from both teams. So they will be making up the Axis today, and then Refuze is on the Allies. And I promise that's maybe the last time I'll say it in with my little fancy schmancy French accent. But with 45 seconds left to go before warm up, let's take a look at the map. We have Mammut, Radar, going into Sunken Bridge, then WN4, then wide flex to Hill 5, and then wide flex to Uncle Red down there at the bottom. And Helios dropping the first supply drop. Now we have Commander Skiz today, dropping those first supplies down there near Uncle Red already. Maybe a quick 5-0, who knows. But with Win 4, this is probably... it's going to be Allied favored, depending, I'm pretty sure. But we'll see how Helios and XD start off here with what kind of opening they're going to get. They told me to have a lookout for the snipes, so let's see what kind of magic they're going to have here coming off the rip. We'll see if we can catch anything. Looks like Refuze is ready with their own rockets as well. Supply truck, transport truck coming out for Refuze. Supply truck, double Stewie opening up top. To be expected. Refuze's rockets about to come out. WN4 getting closer. Truck. Oh, rocket barely goes over it. Rockets coming in. Close. Went over the truck. Okay. So it looks like nada on the opening rocket snipes. And it looks like Refuze is going to start pouring into the point here. Rockets coming in from Refuze. And the first contact is going to be... I think already at the south there. Double Luxes going into the point, and those double Stewarts as well. Let's go take a look at the strong cap, see what's going to happen here. Hagrid in the barn. Pretty even. Refuze is gaining some ground on the flanks, though. I don't think... no, okay. Nothing on top for Helios and XD. Haggard pushing through the other side here. Refuze with the opening cap power. I think that was just a truck that went down. Maybe, yep, one of the trucks. Stewie pushing up slowly. One of the Lux reversing. Refuze gaining the edge here. Getting bodies up in the north. Panzer IV, I think, took a hit. It's going to retreat behind the hedge. Panzer IV takes another hit. We take a look at the map. Refuze dominant control up north there. And able to secure the barns. Trots and his crew. Wicks, Grandma, and Trots there in the tank, repairing the P4. And Refuze is going to take the first cap here with really, really good control. And so XD and Helios will start off with an excellent Gary network on the line in the D column. And they will prep for the long game here for the retake of WN4. Solid control in the south, though. Solid control in the south. So they'll just have to dedicate as many minimal bodies as possible to holding these open fields up here. And they do have the benefit of having Sunken Bridge right next door. So their front line is essentially a solid defensive line. Let's just see how this all develops here. Lux moving in the barn, or still holding outside the barn here. Still able to keep the Refuze infantry from pushing that open field, or pushing into the open here. Fidel and his crew holding on. Solid barn presence still, surprising. But Ian's up here, gonna be able to get his OP down. I believe that's a recon OP, if I had to guess. Yep, recon OP by the barn. And so Helios and XD with solid barn presence, still able to get cap pressure here. Let's go take a look to the south. Helios and the XD with a dominant performance down here. It looked... They were playing definitely for the recap, it looked like. When it came to the south, at least, with just keeping this presence down here. Refuze overloading the north a little bit. But there was almost little to no opposition for them. Let's take a look at the overall map here. Presence down south by the church. Gary network still look good. Maybe could use a few Garys back in the B column, but I think most of the pressure is just or focuses on the front line right now. Pretty good mix of trades here. Let's get another angle. See, we have Refuze still holding on to the church. Sansu down here, trying to snipe as many as he can. And farther down to the south, we have Zesty, Pop-Tart, Estic. Estic in those classic MG spots. Always the best MG spots. Running the, yeah, okay. For a second, I thought it was an MG34. Estic gets shot out of his MG spot by Azan. Okay, so let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit, see what we have for the overall situation. Panzer IV still in position, peeking ever so slowly. Helios and XD still with a little bit of a bridgehead there into the barn, but it's slowly getting pushed back. Bombing run coming in for the Axis. Gonna get a few kills, maybe 1 or 2 over there. Okay, 3 kills. 3 kills for a bombing run. Not bad, not bad. Solid control still to the south. Take a look at the map once again. We have Tiger coming up north, and then Panzer IV still on the board. Second Tiger will be spawned. Thought they would have had one already, but maybe not. Maybe I'm not seeing it. I think it's just the one Tiger. Yeah, just the one Tiger so far. Second Tiger will be coming up in a few minutes. So this is just going to be a long slog here for the hedge line, and I don't think anything is going to change here until maybe an armor advantage gets decided on one side or the other. And so I think most of the fighting is going to continue down south with just straight up hedge line exchanges up here, unless Dis and his crew can make a breakthrough in the hedge line. And as I say that, they all get just absolutely obliterated by artillery. And so artillery is going to lock down that lane up here. And so we'll go to the south and see what we got going on. Panzer IV is going to continue to peek that hedge, provide HE supports into the point. Joe and Ness exchanging some fire here. Ah, this barbed wire built into the map. You can't destroy it. Always a pain. You got to run to that little sliver of openness over there. Let's take a look at our friends down south. We have Dubioscopy. Ikakrad DSGGE. Oh man, someone's going to have to tell me that name after the game. And Metaphil. Hagrid in the house. Mythin in support. So Helios with a solid line going across the point here. So definitely heavily still in this game. No, or Helios and XD. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. Helios and XD today versus Refuze. Hagrid peeking the window. Hellbro takes him down. Helios and XD with solid control down here. We have a wide flanking recon tank, the Puma, Mr. Do, so we'll keep an eye on that. See what kind of shenanigans they're going to try to jump into. The line up there is still solid, but its cap pressure is still on heavily. Joe here making his way inside the point, squad lead. Going to have a potential here to get an OP up. He's not going to want to put it down near the barn, though. He's probably put it farther back. Refuze calls bodies back into the points. Ness, Mythin. Mythin inside the barn. Bandaging up here. Ness goes down on the flank. Mythin's going to climb over. He's going to get ready to dominate. Let's see what he's able to do here. 76 over here from Refuze's side. Let's see what Refuze is looking at. They're looking at a horde of Helios and XD pushing into the point here. They got to get control back of those barns. It's always the battle of the south and northern barn here. Just got to get a satchel on that puppy and clear it out. Down to the south, though, we have Davaco, Zesty making their way through church. Airhead coming down for Helios and XD. Rocket comes in from Tetris. Will he be able to take... Oh, the Stewie says, not today, buddy. Not today. Refuze gaining solid control of the chapel down here. Wiping out the OPs. Rocket comes in from ya, takes down the Stewie. Normally a tanker. He is out of the tank right now, playing anti-tank. Tiger in position up north here, Infidel's crew. Then we have the P4 still alive. Airhead just went up. The Airhead will be in this corner here. Right behind the house. Perfect positioning. Perfectly positioned Airhead. And let's see how much bodies XD and Helios dedicate to this. Oh, that already is right on target. Rocket comes in. It's not going to get the Airhead, though. Mythin and Whiskey come in. This will be a Refuze bombing run. No doubt going to try to knock out that Airhead, I imagine. Bombing run coming into the front line. I think it'll get it. Yeah, okay. Airhead just went down. 3-second spawn roll. Nope, okay. No spawn. No spawn. Okay, so the Airhead was destroyed, but the OPs are still alive and well. For those of you unfamiliar with Held Let Loose and the mechanics, bombing runs do not destroy OPs. I found that out the hard way, and the most embarrassing way, when I first started commanding this game. Tiger and P4 up here to the north. Going to be able to provide excellent support here. Dis and his crew still pushing this meat grind up here in the north. .110 on the clock. Gary's situation looks good. Puma in the back line. Let's go see what they're doing real quick. Puma. Mr. Dew's Puma back here. Badger and Atrocity. Hunting for the 76. Kind of curious if they're going to be able to line up a shot on one. A Puma kill, or a 76 kill with a Puma is oh so sweet. Do they have anything coming up off the beach? Nothing spawned on the beach here. So this Puma's going to continue rolling, and they may be able to get a shot on the back of a 76. Let's see, do they have anything up here? The next 76 is going to be right there behind the hedge. So let's take a look back from Refuze's side. Puma, unfortunately, may not be able to get anything because the 76s are in cover. Helios and XD with solid coverage and map control to push into the cattle the cattle sheds there, the big barns. So this point is not at all safe for Refuze, but there's that 76 right there that the Puma may be able to get a long distance ass shot on. And as we say that, there's the Puma in the top right of the screen. Who will let... I'm like shocked that it's able to get by so far, but the Puma's still rolling. Gonna go behind the hedge there and see if it could sneak a shot. Kind of curious if they're gonna have an angle on that 76. Do they have the thread? Can they get that needle? Can they thread that shot? Oh, they can. They knocked out the crew. Look at that. Look at that distance. Puma missed the shot. The 76 crew, I believe, is one person. The TC is the only one left in it. Puma gets one shot. The 76 crew does not know what's going on. He's going to try to turn around here. And the Puma will not be able to penetrate from the front, so that won't stop. Let's go take a look at the front line. Bombing run coming in from Helios and XD. That will cause a little bit of disturbance in the line. 76 crew. And the Puma goes down. almost had it. It was a couple good shots there. Knocked out the crew. Got one, I think, rear pin. But, okay. The Axis definitely still right in this, inside the points. Bringing up another Tiger coming up as well. So, well, it looks like the... okay, so the Axis have actually lost that Tiger and the P4. And so this will be the only tank on the field for them at the moment. Haggard moving up in the barn, but he's going to get killed by Seth. And down goes Haggard by the barn. Mythin checking out what's going on. Mythin gets taken down. Take a look at the overall map view here. Axis have gained control back of the church, it looks like. Sort of, maybe, kind of, sort of. But it looks like they have lost some ground here to the south in the key building complex. Playing the long game, playing the long game. Let's do a quick sweep of the back line and see if Refuze has anything sneaking up to the rear. Just a quick peek back here, see if any sneaky Refuze players are making their way to Sunken. Gas Mask out here patrolling. Fortunately for him, what he does not know is that there's nothing to worry about. But that's the life of defense. You just don't know. You just don't know. RFC, though, down here to the south, way far south, checking out, see if he could sneak through. Slacky and Widow patrolling down here as well. Okay, let's go back up to the action. Davico. Does he have the flamethrower loadouts? Davico going across the hedge line here.
Straight ahead.
The Battle of the Bush. Davico takes one down. Takes another one down.
Nade, watch out.
Davico does not mind the nade. He embraces it. Logix, Preyday, Sido. Davico pushes on ahead. And we'll just let him be there. And Davico gets taken down. Okay, once again, exchanges up to the north in the hedge line. The Axis line has sort of gotten disrupted a little bit, but still good map control. Still good map control with the amount of open fields. They have plenty of time, hour and 4 minutes to go to regain the line and make a solid push on the point. We have a Rogue Lux up here, actually, that just got taken down pretty instantaneously. But they try. And the grind up here to the north continues. Sniper Girl lining up. Battle Follow the open hedges. Not much to be gained here. It's all going to be down to the south. So we got a tiger pushing up over to my left. Gonna get in position along the hedge line. Look at that even line. No penetration from either side now. Mostly a standstill. Everything's going to be decided in the south for the moment. Bloody 9 coming up. Bloody 9 gets popped. Okay, let's go to our friends over here at Chapel. Skirmishing with the backline spawns at Hill 5. Aztec in his MG spot. Make sure we get all these on footage. Don't want to miss one MG spot. Imagining these will all go viral, as they say. Refuze with a decent spawn back at Hill 5, and if there's one thing playing this map, Hill 5, pretty much regardless of the situation, is key to maintain control of because of the sight lines and just the spawn points which you could spread out from there. Because you're always going to need that backup spawn to attack Chapel with, and Refuze knows that. Refuze knows that. Ninja Pulver, TV Hextech, Metaphil, 50 Cent, holding the church line. Gary marked behind the building. Is it indeed a Gary? It is, it is. And this line at the church remains stagnant. Ground being gained down here to the south. Hagrid trying to prove that he is not Buns, as the kids say. Hagrid throws nade. Throws 2 nades. Just smoke though, just smoke. Hagrid. Firing up north with the STG. Hagrid gets wiped by RZ. Hellbro, yeah. We'll zoom out, see what we got here. One hour left to go. 1 hour left to go. Line up here still. Sanzu making a run across the fields. How will he do? FG42, no doubt. He's trying to find... Oh no, is he running the car? He's pushing the barns with a car. Sanzu's gonna have a free... He's gonna be able to get in that barn for free. He just ran up in there. There is no Refuze meat grind to hold back. Essentially, like, if they were to swap everybody up here to the north, they would easily get into the barn. With just a few 1v1 wins, and they will get it. Because Refuze is dedicated everything right now to holding south at the moment. Take a look at the map here. Gary Network still looks solid. Tiger up there, Tiger right here, and P4 down here. Red Zone Gary's well in play. That would be a precision coming in. Oh, and the precision takes down the Tiger. P4 gets wiped as well from the 76. Just realized my logos on the map are or my OBS are completely opposite of what they should be. Go ahead and fix that real quick. There we go. That should be better. Messed up those on the opposite side. Okay, so with that, we have a bombing run coming in here to the south. Bombing run will be coming over right in front of us. Actually could get a decent amount of kills. Helios and XD look to be overloading the south here with this bombing run. Bombing run goes over the tank. Oh, look at that. Actually, may have gotten 4 kills. Rocket goes into the 76. Unfortunately, pins. But still, the 76 will wince a little bit at that rocket, knowing it cannot push for free. Hagrid is calling for throw smokes. 56 minutes left on the clock. Let's take a look at our friends up north. Still the same grind. The Refuze doesn't have many bodies up here. If a push were to happen, look at that prime real estate. But of course, the 76s are in position to counteract any armor push. Takes a shot at the Tiger. The Tiger is going to back up and repair. What kind of repair station? Mr. Dew's Tiger back here. Engineers in position to build it. Oh, and the Tiger gets taken out. Okay, so that will take down. They'll leave the Axis with 1 Tiger now. But still, Refuze's armor would have to push all this open field in order to wipe out this infantry. So they would no doubt have to have incredible intelligence about positioning of enemy tanks to be confident in that. It is a long way to Sunken Bridge. Let's go take a look at the south again. What was that? I don't know if it was a flare that just landed on him. I don't know what that was. That he looked like his body. Oh no, that was a rock. Those are long distance rockets there that are being targeted on that building. Mamma mia. Those are fading out, so they must be on the maximum distance. Kind of curious if another one will come in here. Stand back for a second. Waiting for the bazooka rocket to come in if they're doing a long range. If they're doing long range bazooka shots. Is there anybody back here that is doing these things? Hellstorm, maybe? It is. Let's follow this rocket here. It is just short of the AT gun. But that puppy came close. Here comes another one. Rocket's going to land. Just fading out there. That's the beauty of comp play. You'll see some incredible long-range rocket shots lined up at certain pre-sighted positions. Helios and XD do not have anything front door at the moment. Except a Luke's with Mr. Do and 1 OP. This is almost free ground. Take a look at the map. Helios and XD have established that long, very well built a line here. So they are good to go still well in this game. 51 minutes left to go. Now it's all about where will the breakthrough happen? Where can we allocate bodies to? And where is it going to be? Where is it going to happen? Who's going to go on a kill streak, wipe 2 or 3 OPs?
They lost their Gary. And OPs. Push. Get up there.
Haggard calling for the push. Will he get it? Rocket comes in once again. I don't think that was 640 meters.
Sap the building. Sap it.
Haggard calling for sapping of the building. Look at the map position. We have a Tiger moving near Chapel. Wicks is Tiger. 1 Lux on defense. S-Deck on the water tank. Waiting for the big push. Refuze actually starting to make some ground up there, but once again, it probably will not result in much because they have to push through all that open field. So it's just going to be a matter of trading. The main push is going to be in the south here and just try to shove up to WN4. Never know if this is called Grandma or Grandpa's. I think it's called the Alamo. Tiger ordered up top. Ski is out on the periphery, just trying to maybe sneak another Gary somewhere in the red zone. Let's take a look at our buddies down south here. Wicks, your mom's mother, and Trots and the Tiger repairing, getting it all shimmy shammy. Refuze still having to dedicate bodies back to Hill 5, remember, to try and reflank Chapel. and get that back. WN4 starting to flicker. All this is cap pressure, remember. All that beautiful, beautiful blue stuff. Pop-Tart out here, going up against Alexi here in a second. Plenty of trees in the way, though.
He's dead, he's dead.
Pop-Tart declares that he is dead. Pop-Tart gonna reload his Car 98. He's dedicated to the Peace Wreck, and Pop-Tart gets taken down. Tiger takes a shot. Oh, and Sanzu takes a rocket. That was from the back line, way back line. Well, not way back line. Achoué du Cure. Back here, doing his thing. Getting shots in the Tiger to distract them. Ooh, and the line starts to break apart a little bit. But the good thing on Utah, you can almost easily reform it. Refuze taking these hedges, potentially. But Ian's with an OP right here. Rocket comes in, misses Ness. Ian's is trying to get LTT AAKKA. Hagrid is calling for smokes on grandmas. Long-range rocket. Give Refuze credit. They are not giving up the house down here. Rocket comes in. Wicks and his Tiger pull him back, trying to get to safety. No doubt, possibly calling for infantry support. 45 minutes on the clock. And Neo. Zesty didn't see him. Does he have? He has the satchel loadout. Zesty.
In the creek. Zesty in the creek.
Zesty.
Right around the corner to the right. He was just peeking from the creek. Okay. Yeah, that way to the right, low.
Oh!
You got me. He's pro, right behind you.
Wicks jumps out. Hellstorm gets a shot. Oh, and the Hellstorm goes down, actually. Oh, Wicks.
I got the Thompson. Thompson's dead.
I
Thompson's dead.
think Wicks just killed him. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. What a exchange. Oh, the satchel. Okay, so the proxy satchel went down. But all good. The tank is still alive. Refuze may call for a precision on that. Double repair going on. Trots and tank going on for the triple repair. Dubioscopy moving up as well. Tiger will be all schnippy snappy here in a second. Every tank counts so much for 440 fuel. No precision from Refuze. Unsure of the cooldown. And obviously, if they have accurate intel in the tank. Let's take a quick fly over the entire line. Yep, north's just solid exchanges amongst the hedges. Nothing too crazy there. Although Prep does have an OP up here. Is that Dis and his crew? They do have an OP in the trenches. Haggard's going to need to take down Staz, and he does. Haggard trying to live up to the fact that he is indeed based. Joe and Keebs spawn in. This little spawn point could turn into a big issue for Refuze. Ataya takes him down. Hagrid defending the OP. Baby Shark back there. Sniper, 43 minutes. Hagrid gonna anchor the OP for the moment. Gonna need to fill that spawn wave up. Bombing run coming in through way down south. Let's go take a look here. What we got? We actually have a decent sized body count. But unfortunately, it's gonna come wide of the mark. Although there could be a Gary in there. Never doubt that there could be a Gary in there. Pashand Seaman gets taken out by artillery. Azan pushing up in the building. Ooh, shoots Widow right in the back. Dabaco, 50 cents. Metaphil. We'll keep an eye on that prep OP up here. Curious what will come of that. Azan in the building. Blue 6 gets taken down as well. Dabaco. Will he avenge? Trying to navigate the stairs. Ooh, 50 Cent takes him down. For those pub players that are watching, just whenever you die, if you haven't gotten headshotted, just be sure to call out where you got shot from before you redeploy on the screen. Just so your buddies around you know, hey, there's a bad guy nearby. .76 down here, holding the road. The line has gotten pushed back, but not pushed out. Pushed back, but not pushed out. Still plenty of time on the map, 41 minutes. Let's take a look at what we got going down here. Ninja Pulver making his way around. Trying to get a wide flanking OP. Potentially to leak bodies back to Hill 5. Ninja Pulver takes down one. Sanzu wipes something there. Sanzu gets mowed down. MG Numetson back on Hill 5. Watching the back line. Seaman coming up to the rear. Coming up to Ninja Pulver's rear here in a second. Yeah, playing AT, coming around. Armin, Demon King, Truma, Davico, Pop-Tart in the church area, trying to get progress up here to the north. Let's go take a quick flip down here. How's the front line looking? Refuze is actually starting to push a little bit, but Keebs and Pisces should be able to handle this. Something got just taken down. That was a Tiger. Tiger gets taken down by Sunken Bridge. Refuze may actually be contemplating a push here. 2 SLs coming into the front door. Estek, Joe, Keebs back here. Trying to hold down the front line. Estek and Keebs go down. Joe's going to be the last one. Takes down Staz. Petit Navire crawling over the bridge. Under the bridge? Under the water? Oh, he's right there. Okay. And Joe is going to get reinforcements here for the front line. On the clock. What's the map situation look like here? Gary's pinging, but it's okay. We have one Panzer IV in the middle, and I don't think we have one Tiger in the back for the Axis, but two Tigers. Okay, so 2 Tigers and a P4. Another Tiger will be coming up in about 4 minutes or so, depending on conversions and stuff like that. Pisces calling for snipers to focus on silo MG. They have some precision coming in possibly on the Tiger down here. Oh, and the Tiger gets nailed behind the hedge. Damn. The Allies' precision strike is, I think, much better than the Axis one. What a good shot. And so with 37 minutes, there's plenty of time to still stack some tanks up because there's going to be plenty of time to generate, plenty of time to generate fuel. But the armor situation appears to be in favor of the Allies. Appears to be. Let's see if the infantry, though, can make the difference. Ness, here's the 76, but Ness gets taken down. Front door's looking okay, although the Allies tanks are almost free to push up here. They're getting more confident, moving up out of the protection of the WN4 barns into the hedges, and this is where it gets a little bit dicey. These long-range engagements here. Let's go back to the church. Piss F is calling for that tank on Baker Mark to get popped. Fortunately, we can't see tank marks, but assuming that it's becoming priority. Bloody 9 gets taken down. Nest going to try to come over here to the south. This is going to peek the corner here. Takes him down, clears the house, but gets taken down by Q. As far as this far flank goes, Ninja Pulver is still out there by Hill 5, ready to pounce at a moment's notice. Tank crew switching to infantry. 76 coming up here to the south. Skiz way down south at Win 7. We are getting the wolves on this 76 here. Wicks wanting to get revenge. Rocket comes in, gets a track shot. Wicks gonna try to sprint.
Go, Wicks, go. Cover you. Go, go, go.
Widow cheering his teammate on. Wicks. Oh, he's trying.
He's gonna try and shoot the hedge.
He's good.
Just sap him.
He's trying. Wicks. He's trying to get this. And he gets it on. Refuze player jumps out. Oh, God. What was that? 76 is sapped. Wicks monitoring his baby satchel, of course, making sure they don't jump out. Double unsatchel, double diffuse. Wicks burns an OP while he's there. I think that's right. And the 76 goes down. And Wicks gets his revenge. Beautiful play there. That was a interesting sequence. Somebody please clip that. That was beautiful. Those wide flanking plays that you wouldn't necessarily think anything is going to happen down there, but that 76 was making a play for something. And those key rockets from AT came in handy. And this southern part will look very good with 31 minutes left to go. Blue 6 out here, getting his MG spot. And it looks clear. Let's go check the back line, though, for Helios and XD, making sure that let's check if any Refuze guys are trying to ruin their day back here with a Gary. Don't see anything. Don't see anything. Looks good. And well done. Keeping the back line nice and tidy. Nothing is back there. Unless they've just been killing everything, of course. Airheads coming in. Is that an airhead? It sounded like an airhead. What was that? Zoom out. Yeah, that's an airhead. Refuze dropping an airhead front door. They're going to try to make a play here. Arty round destroys almost the entire spawn wave there. Refuze bombing run coming in. Bombing run is going to miss the Gary just barely. But that airhead is gonna go live, I think, and Refuze is gonna try and shove a decent portion into the points. These frontline engagements right now are so key. LTAAKA Refuze takes them both down. Is locking that Gary. Dis though saves the Gary, but that airhead spawn is gonna be right here, right? Or did it get destroyed? I think it got destroyed. Yeah, so just the OP now. Just the OP. Bombing run coming in. Seaman gets taken down by Dis. Okay, the airhead must have got destroyed. Nice job reacting to that. 29 minutes left to go. And this is a counter airhead. Back in the back line from Skiz in the top of F3. And this puppy's going to fall right back here. But Q is going to be back here to intercept that. Let's see if Skiz tries to do a strafing run. Can he get a lucky strafing run? Q is moving up on it. And the Gary spawn right back here. And the airhead, will they try to camp it? No, Tommy's going to... Oh, gosh. Okay. So that would be the end of that. But Ninja Pulver, I'm assuming, with the back line. Oh, that's Widow. That's Widow. Widow calling for the double box back here. And he's going to get this Gary up in his sneaky spot behind the dead cow. Yeah, Airhead serving as a solid distraction. Did they, what happened there? Something got dismantled. I didn't see what got dismantled. Truma taking one for the team. Gary is open. Will they spawn on it? Widow. Gary's still open. They got to get some SLs back here. Oh no. We got Refuze guys moving in. But I don't know if they know. The Gary's going to get locked within 100 meters, remember? And it just got locked. But do they know that there's people there, or are they just scouting the area? Widow and Truma laying low, not moving a muscle. But Cute is moving up. Sido inspecting. Cute moving up. This is a very critical engagement right now. Very critical engagement. And Cute goes down. And the Gary will be open. Cute, no doubt, is reporting back to his line saying, hey, there's something back there. Oh, 76 pushing up. 76 pushing up. Oh, gosh. Will the 76 look towards that? We have a spawn wave, and the 76 is right by. Oh, my gosh. And there's no AT in that spawn wave. Oh, my gosh. 76. The spotter is probably like, excusez-moi. Gary gets destroyed, but the squad leads will get into the back of WN4 here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 squad leads, I believe. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squad leads. One gets taken down before all OPs are up, actually. But they are outside the barbed wire. They're going to have to get their OPs up here. Easy gets their OP up. All in, Widow calls. Can they make the difference here? Will this be the game-changing play? Refuze is caught out of position. How will this pan out here? They're going to need to get these critical OPs inside the point. Move this able OP inside. Widow going into the barn. Truma. Refuze is going to have to call bodies back to the spawn point. Widow hurrying, trying to get in a safe spot to put this down his OP. We have RF Conquer up here in his 76. Zesty takes him down. Let's see here. Widow, no doubt, looking at his stopwatch, wondering how many seconds do I have. And the 76 gets taken down. That is huge for this attack. This map situation looks good. Widow just counting down the seconds until he could put his OP up here in the top portion. Easy OP has been wiped. Staz and Tommy coming back, searching. Refuze calling back. Tiger Tank trying to see if they could push up here. Widow's about to come up with some key engagements against Staz and Tommy. Widow's going to need to pull out his gun. Staz is going to put up his OP. Widow is going to get caught with his watch out. Oh, no. Oh, no. He was probably a second away. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. And those OPs, but still though, this is going to buy Helios and XD some time here. And one of those 76s did get taken out. 76 still in defense here. I think another tank is down here, but I'm blind at the moment. Another 76, okay. Ooh, and the 76 takes another shot from Tetris. And this is going to create some chaos now in the map for sure. Let's take a look at it from Refuze's side. plenty of blue moving into the point. This is going to be a key moment. Will the Tigers push up now? They're trying to get marks on that 76, no doubt. Armor needs to get to the points. That's the one thing that's probably that will secure it. The other 76 backs up. Under 23 minutes on the clock. If they're going to make the move, this is going to be it. Helios and XD pouring into the point. Look at that control. Refuze is no doubt going to have to pull everything back here. I think their spawn is up here to the north, I'm assuming. Excellent comeback here. Under 22 minutes. Refuze calling. Bodies back. Trying to get into the circle. Clear everything out. This armor is going to try to make a push up to the north here. One Tiger pushing. Two Tigers pushing. This is going to be it here. This is going to be it. The play is going to happen right here. Tigers pushing up. 76 getting ready to engage. No doubt comms are a little bit chaotic for both sides right now. Rocket comes in, pins. Oh, gets a shot in the back of the Tiger. What a long range beauty that was. Another rocket comes in, gets the track. And the 76 is just waiting for the moment. Refuze flooding in from the north here. Tiger takes a shot. Backs up into the barbed wire to get out of range of the 76. Oh, and the Tiger gets taken down. It looked like there was going to be enough chaos inside the point that the Tigers wouldn't have to really worry about infantry. And the 76 gets taken down from a double tap by the Tigers. That's huge. And now this is just pure chaos at the moment. Tigers pushing up north. No infantry support, but they're going to go for it. Aerial core. Did he get the satchel on? Don't think he did. He did. It's right there on the track. Night Solitaire sees it. Can they get the... Oh, Infidel gets shot. But Knights is right. He's going to get it. Oh! Tiger tank goes down. But Helios still and XD with solid control. This last Tiger tank up north. But Refuze AT is surrounding this thing. Trotz is the only one left inside of it. Lejo tries to come up behind it. He may be out of rockets. Unsure. Lejo gets taken down. Rifleman, Baby Shark, Lananas. Rifleman jumps on top of the tank, tries to bait their crewman out, but Trot says, you know what? I'm going to die on this puppy. Map position looks really good. Steal for Helios and XD. Gary is actually open down here, which is incredible. So that means Refuze is totally focused just in the circle with 19 minutes left to go, and the Tiger gets taken down. So that will reset Helios and XD's armor for the moment. Let's go take a look at our buddies down to the south. So close of engagement. Each 1v1 counts as so much right now. The tanks, the ability for tanks to have an impact in these urban situations is less. Actually, maybe not. I don't know, with HE you could do a lot. 18 minutes.
Smoke at the tank so he can't see us.
Agri calling for smoke on the tanks. Will he get it? Yeah, in behind the tank with the car. Burns an OP. Does he have another Shrek? I don't think he does. I think he's out of ammo. Yeah, defending his prey. Yeah, gets taken down. Bombing runs coming in. This could be very key. Tetris getting the satchel on the 76. Bombing run comes in the back line. Looks like a beauty. Could have gotten a few spawn points, or could have gotten the Gary. Not 100% sure. That's going to cause chaos. Helios, let's take another look at the overall map view. Helios and XD with control of both barns essentially now. It's going to be inside the circle for extra cap weight. Ian's up there actually, holding down on his own, taking down Refuze. My gosh, what a chaotic. And meanwhile, the whole time, we still have pressure out here. Ninja Pulver in prep to get pressure on Hill 5 if the cap is taken here. So he's ready to go. We got some bodies moving into Hill 5 from Sanzu, Metaphil, to get ready for that cap on 4th to cause a little bit of panic on the Refuze side. Because if they see their Gary's lighting up on Hill 5, they're going to be tempted to pull some bodies back. What do we got for the Axis armor? We have a Lux. Mr. Dew making most of it. Backing up inside the barn here.
Get in there! Help him! Oh, he's still alive!
Base tag. Very base. Chaos in the barn. 16 minutes left to go. Helios and XD at 80% cap versus or 90% cap now. Reaching towards 95. Look at this beauty of a comeback. There we go. Amazing. And with that, Helios and XD go up 3-2 on Refuze here on Utah. For those of you just joining, Refuze capped off the rip and held it now for about an hour and 10 minutes. And with a backline play, Skiz with the decoy airhead up to the north. And then Widow setting up the backline Gary and got 5 SLs right here in this little piece of barbed wire down here. And they shoved straight to the rear of the point and got a huge spawn wave, caused a bunch of distractions for Refuze, and chaos ensued. And here we are. Zoo's tank holding the barn, getting that little cubby hole back there. Pressure going in on Hill 5. Believe this is Ninja Pulver's crew. And this is going to cause chaos a little bit on Refuze side for a little bit. Truma back here on point. These key 1v1s in the circle. Pop-Tarts scrolling around as well. And they're going to load up these OPs, or at least the 1 OP, 2 OPs in Hill 5 sector. And we have a P4 that's going to shove it in the circle, no doubt. They're going to add some huge cap weight here with under 15 minutes left to go. Refuze is going to have to pull bodies back. Now look at that Panzer IV go right in the circle. Oh, maybe not. Just when you think you're going to the P4, you get stuck on something stupid. Infidel and his crew, though, gonna line up and get that puppy right in the circle. I think they can get in the trench, actually, and get some cover from the 76 shots, potentially. Rocket comes in from downtown. P4 in the circle on Hill 5. Oh my gosh, Refuze is going to have a full reset here. Potentially. Not 100%, potentially. Unless there's a 76 in the backline that's going to one-shot this P4. The P4 is going to get in its nice little cubby hole here. Just maximize value. Supplies come in for Refuze. And there she goes. Sinks right down in. Look at that. Look at that cover this Panzer IV is going to have. Refuze pulling all these bodies back. Let's take a look at the overall situation for Refuze. Tank. Okay, big spawn wave from the south. They're coming from the south now. That's about almost the entire team coming back. Let's go take a look at WN4, see what we got going on. And Wix takes down a 76 dual combo from Ya and I think maybe Tetris as well. But a nice combo rocket on the 76 in point. I think that was a 76. Pretty sure it was a 76. Pretty sure. Let's take a look at the carcass. Yeah, 76. Okay. Sniper Girl takes one down, burns an OP, and Refuze is gonna be fully reset here. Oh my gosh. What a comeback. Widow with the Gary in the back line. Changes. One little play like that can change everything. And we just have one support guy from Refuze in the circle. And he's dead. Okay. And that'll be it. Skiz, no doubt, feeling good right now. Feeling really good. He's going to be a nice adrenaline rush, no doubts. Moving up to the front line. Look at his new prize. He's just going to sit in the circle for a little bit and just chill. And just monitor that strong cat pressure. No doubt, though, he feels a huge sense of relief. Refuze, though, with a spawn point in the top right here. It's a very classic spawn for the allies on this map. So let's see if Helios and XD are able to squash out this spawn point to the north with 11 minutes to go. And that would almost seal it. What a beautiful comeback. Wasn't sure how it was going to happen, but man, it happened. Keeb's up here with the Car 98. Helios and XD moving in up here, surrounding their prize. Enemy Gary spotted. Slowly but surely converging onto the Refuze's last real chance. But who knows? 10 minutes left to go. Big armor play, backline OP. They're moving in on Gary. Getting closer. Davico pushing in as well. Bananas goes down. Mythin, Davico, gas mask. Gas mask, no doubt feels relieved not to monitor the hedges back here south of Sunken Bridge anymore. Probably feels really good to be out on the front line, get a new sense of new scenery. Huge spawn wave comes in from Refuze. Well, huge, maybe like a 10 or so. I think that we're there, maybe 8 or 10. Wix moving up, playing infantry at the moment. And Tommy goes down. I think it was Tommy. Wix moving up, getting ready, crouching. He sees the Gary. He's going to line up with the rocket and takes the Gary down. 3-second rule. The last little bit of spawn wave here. 2 riflemen left. Wix takes one down, and Wix lines up to finish off this. And Wix lines up to finish off the Frenchies. Oh, but Wix gets taken down. Damien, G17. Oh, Refuze actually got an OP up here. Squad lead from Refuze escaped. Gas mask takes 2 down. Mythin and Ness come up here though. Baby Shark takes those 2 down. And Refuze is going to have a little bugaboo up here that Helios and XD are going to have to deal with. Squirrel, no doubt, probably should try to stay back and get that Gary back up, though. Sancho goes off on the hedge line. And 8 minutes left to go. At least from Helios and the XD side, I would just fill those couple OPs up here and wipe that push out. SL left corner, WN4. Yeah, calling it out. On the clock. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's go down to the south here. Just as Helios and XD fought for control of the chapel, Refuze is trying to get control of the chapel as well. Try to make their launch now into WN4. But overall, looking really good. Helios and XD have ground to give. With this much time remaining, they could stack a couple tanks in the point, get maximum camp weight, and just wait it out. Potentially, depending on Refuze's 76 situation. Hill 5, much clearer now. Much clearer. Refuze 176. 270. One medium. Okay. Medium and a 76 up here. See another 76. So Refuze maybe just down to 2 tanks. Six minutes left to go. Refuze is going to have to see if they're able to anchor that northern push. And Helios and XD can't let that go. But Squirrel hasn't gotten a Gary up, I don't think. Rocket comes out from Wix, actually. Wix gets destroyed. Under 6 minutes now. Map situation for the Axis. Good Gary network all the way up. They're ready to go, ready to rock. All spawn points around the circle are clear. Now Refuze has to fight for this open fields. Another squad lead from Refuze makes their way up north here. Helios and XD can't ignore this. They can't ignore this spot. Gary goes back up for Refuze. They're no doubt going to try to use this as a launching point. They just got to get their tanks in position now. But what they don't know is that Helios and XD do not have any tigers up on the board, I don't think. I don't see anything. I don't see a... Maybe was this a tiger? Okay, one tiger. One tiger up on the board. One tiger up on the board for Helios and XD for the moment. 4.5 minutes. Refuze really pushing the bodies up here now. Rocket comes in from Keebs trying to knock out that Gary. Keebs going to try to line up another one, I believe. Keebs fires. Oh, just short. Okay, just a little bit higher. He would have had it. Refuze really loading the northern side up now with SLs. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Is gonna start flickering a little bit. Refuze pouring everything up here that they can. Hill 5, one body, Pop-Tart moving in, 3.5 minutes. Will those tanks try to make a push? Tiger tank pushing up, trying to get into strong cap. Lux holding down the lane here. Points flickering, Refuze throwing more and more bodies. Really loading up this northern side. Oh my gosh, Commander's here as well. 3 minutes left to go. 3 minutes left to go. Oh, there's a tank up here. Medium's pushed up. 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Medium's going to try to push up and get in position. Shove it straight into the point, potentially. There's another tank down here that I missed. That's a 76. Okay, gotcha. 76 right there. Medium to support. And 76 is going to blast the Lux. Bombing run coming in from Helios and XD. Going to miss the Gary, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't think this is going to be enough. I think the Tiger in the point is going to be just fine. But Refuze is trying to shove everything in here. Reinforces dropped. And with that, that is it. Wow. What a comeback by Helios and XD. I didn't know how they were going to do it, like I said, but man, they sure they capitalized on the chaos, pushed in, and that goes to show for you buddies out there that maybe getting a little bit aggressive with your attacks. To always watch that back line because it could come back and bite you if you're not watching it. Stick an MG back there, have it overlook a certain area, and you'll be just fine, buddies. But wow. What a game, what a game, what a game, what a game, what a very good game. Tiger pushing up now for the fun. Half track coming in from Ninja Pulver. Does he have an MG on board? No, he does not. Ninja Pulver jumps on the MG. Tiger, Ninja Pulver gets killed. Tiger pushing up in celebration. That's right, Widow Buddy. That was an exciting recap. That really was. Tiger Tank pushing up for fun now. Takes down the 76. Baby Shark lining up for the rocket, I think. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Baby Shark says, you know what, there's no time enough anyways. It's going to be my thing. Wow. Good GG's, everybody. Let's take a look at the scores before everybody starts leaving here. That'll be it. Okay. All right. That's going to be it, everybody. Thank you for joining me today between this match between Helios and XD versus Refuze. And so remember, Helios and XD partnership is they are working on, due to the lack of summer signups, right? They're just sort of blending teams to get some practice in for their new recruits and everything. And today was a great game for some great practice between these two teams. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Have a good day, everybody.